with,
Almost.
with 10
Oh,
centimeters.
look, yeah, it's like a grip out of the 11th point. So 10 points again for Helix, so that puts him on 10, 11, 10, pretty consistent.
Oh, that's us.
Yeah, next up, you guys. So you haven't
Round
seen
three.
this round, but you know.
No.
Nice calm entrance. Nice out-facing one.
Yeah.
I like the way that you're demonstrating a lot of control.
Thank you.
I'm sure you could
Slow
spin
is
a lot
fast.
faster, but you're doing really nice in place. Yeah, just hand the leg over.
Yeah.
Come on, girls.
Come on, come on. Yay! Just
That was
did.
nice. That was nice.
Bravo.
Foi bom.
Yeah.
Double figures is always nice, isn't it?
Double, yeah. Double
Without
fingers is always
bust,
nice.
huh?
And clean as well.
Clean.
Yeah. So no bust.
No
Congratulations.
bust, yes.
Very good round.
I think we have some more coming up. The Hurricane Factory. That was a nice entrance. Great. They're doing a cheat on the bipole, aren't they? Not building it very square to make it move shorter. We used to do that, but then it went out of fashion. It's probably back in again now. I don't know.
Eles fazem mais.
Ten? Are they going to beat you? 11?
Yes.
Oh,
12.
again for
It's always
Looks
just out,
funny,
isn't it?
surely.
It's never just in. 12. I like the way you have some empathy for your competitors. You want that point to be in, not out. So it's great. The Pixies from Switzerland. Up next.
isso.
Nice pose. Yeah, it's just in, yeah. Nice round from the Pixies. They're pretty down the bottom. An STC remix. Now their goal was to beat one of the teams in the matching jumpsuits.
Oh.
I thought it was a good goal.
Esses são bons de certeza.
So easy, yeah? The mistakes coming, yeah?
As ideias como nós. Não?
Just a little bit.
Again,
Again,
when just one hand.
fingernail out.
Yeah, to suddenly close the hand, it's done.
I think we have the kids next to AK to me.
Eurokart.
You like to watch them? What do you think?
I'm going to watch them for the first time.
All right,
Estes fazem mais. Estes fazem mais.
They'll do
Wow.
4 points.
they're amazing.
E estes fazem boas.
It's a project where
yes.
where the channel sponsors them some coaching.
Fogo.
Wow.
Vou ganhar isto. Bastante.
AK to me, they won the last round jointly with Equinox. They had 21 points. Each.
Nice.
Finishing on a 16, super nice. So where does that leave them on the scoreboards? We shall see. Next up we have Equinox, and Equinox were in the lead at the end of round 2 by 1 point ahead of FLYSPOT Chicks and Jetmax. So can they hang on to the lead? This is the $6 million question.
Estes também são bons.
They're going really nicely.
Lituânia.
Well done.
Esses fazem mais que os miúdos.
Well done.
Well,
So 17, that's the highest we've seen so far. I think that'll probably keep them in the lead. I think we've got one more team to view. Just the FLYSPOT Chicks. Equinox were 1 point ahead of these.
they won last year the single A.
Yes,
This?
Yeah.
and it's great to see them moving up.
Estes também são miúdos, não é?
No,
No?
no kids, 4 girls.
They're just small. So remember, Equinox got a 17 on this.
Yes.
There the girls are going to be.
And
at
they were 1
12.
point ahead. They were.
Oh, 14.
4
So
points.
Not
4
enough.
points ahead.
yeah.
But they have
So that would put FLYSPOT Chicks probably well into 3rd place, probably after Jetmax, because they were
Yes.
level with them, unless Jetmax has not such a good round too. We don't know. It's quite a slow round, that one, isn't it?
Yes, it
with
is.
all the spinning.
It's long.
Yes.
It's long.
And what do you think with the categories? Do you feel everyone that's entering AA is in the right category,
Well, I'm not.
or do you think
I don't
some of
think
them
so.
should?
This time we have no time to see the performance
Yes.
from the competitors. We have the screen upstairs. We can see the jumps and well, we only see the scores.
Yes.
I don't know. Really, I don't know.
But you
How
said
can
no,
we get?
Maria. You think that some of them aren't in the right category?
Yes.
You think they should go up to
Yes.
to AAA? You want to name and shame, or?
No, no names.
Yeah, we're coming up at 4:45. We have a debate about the whole category system. Now it's a peer pressure thing. People are encouraged to move up when it's time to go up. But there's always a little bit of grumbling about this team should have, maybe been in a different category. So we thought we'd bring it all up in the debate. So anyone at home, if you've got any views, go to the Facebook page, put your view up on there, or just hashtag bodyfly, and we'll add your opinions to the debate.
Okay, we'll do.
So where do you guys train? You're from Portugal. Where do you train in Portugal, Ricardo?
In Portugal, we train in airplanes.
Oh yeah?
We don't have a tunnel in Portugal. We used to come here to train.
Yeah, we come here often. Yes, we come here, and now we go to the Madrid fly. It's a little close.
Yes,
from
a little
our-
closer than here, but
Yeah.
not so nice, maybe.
It's a little small. Yes.
Yeah.
And, really, it's we spend the same money because we must travel by car, and well, the plane is not so expensive now, and well,
Yes.
and from the airport it's 40 minutes. It's not a big trip.
And you're in 2 teams, I believe.
Yes, we
Yes.
divide. Yes, we do half. Today we fly in with AA, and tomorrow I will fly with AAA. And that comes another guy because we have alternate in the team, and we do half competition
Oh, I
each.
see. So you're doing one competition today, the AA, and then tomorrow
Yes.
you leave these guys.
Yes, there are come another one better than me.
Yeah. So is that going to be a better when someone comes tomorrow instead of Lewis? Or?
We are used to train with Luis and with
Any other
another
Luis?
Luis that's coming tomorrow. So we are used to train with them. It's okay.
Same, but different.
No, they are different in flying, but it's okay.
Yes.
Yes.
They are good. Both.
Cool. And what team, do you have an idol team here? What teams do you look up to?
I don't have an idol team. I like to see the good teams flying, but yes,
It's impressed when
I'd like to see like Hayabusa.
Yeah, we all like to see higher.
everyone like.
Fast.
Yes.
They're good. They are good.
Yeah, it's amazing the speed they're going at.
Yes.
You know, really amazing.
It really is.
Yeah. And you guys gonna stay together and go up to AAA? Give Hayabusa a run for their money? You
Next year?
at Atmosphere? Yeah.
We don't know. we don't make that kind of plans.
Oh yeah. Don't think too far ahead.
Yes.
Something like that.
Is Lewis your coach, or you have an external coach?
Yes. Lou-
No,
Louis,
I do the coach today, and tomorrow the other Louis
Is doing the coach?
Yes, we do it. And
Super nice.
what we do normally with the AA, it's maybe next year it's not the same team, but the people are available. Imagine João, he arrived to Portugal in the same day we come here. Because he work out, yes, he's traveling all night and arrive in the morning, and in the afternoon, in the evening he come here. Yeah, sometimes it's not possible, and there are different people. Maybe the next
Yes.
year we change again. But
So where did you come from?
I'm from Angola. I'm working in Angola. I have a project there. So I have to come to Portugal in the same day, in the morning, and
Okay.
then to the UK.
Okay. Well, let's hope this is the end of your travels, and wish you a good rest of the competition.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
Hi guys, how you doing? It's Jed Parker speaking here. We are at the World Challenge 2016 Body Flight. I've got with me here Keith from the Chatter Chaps. How you
Hello.
doing, Keith?
I'm very well, thank you.
Yeah, how's your rounds going so far?
It's pretty good, I should say. I think we haven't had too much practice this year, but the rounds we've given it everything we've had, and we're pretty happy with the results actually.
So you say not too much, how much is that?
I've had about 2 sessions
Really?
over the winter. Yeah, we've all been busy. We're all around the world doing various things. We got back together. I think we had 2 sessions, one in February and one just in the middle of March.
Yeah.
That's been about it. So
Wow.
yeah, when you consider that, we've done pretty well.
Yeah, do you want to tell the viewers back home how well you did last year, what you were doing last year, and yeah, bring us up to now, up to date.
We had a really good time last year. I joined the Chatter Chaps on a bit of a whim actually, and we came to the Body Flight World Challenge last year as our first ever competition. Did ourselves pretty well actually. It was a
What
scratch
category
team.
was that?
We were rookies then.
Okay, there you
And,
go, folks. So we've been talking about this. You've gone from rookie now
Yep.
to A category.
That's
yeah?
right, yeah. So we gelled together as a team pretty well. At the last World Challenge, we got a spot prize of £1,000, which was duly spent on
Boom.
time. And I think that really helped us keep us together actually, because we were so pumped up. It was such a good experience. We spent the season together. What was meant to be kind of a one-off shot turned into a season-long thing. We competed at the Nationals, did pretty well for ourselves there. We competed in the HIT Cup. And we've had a really good time. We came back for revenge, and we won gold in the rookies there as well. So that was just a really great season.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
So for those of you at home, you're thinking about maybe getting a scratch team together. You'd want to start up. This is a story worth listening to. Yeah, you
never
started
what
that,
happens. Yeah.
and then you've got the excitement, you've got the buzz.
Oh yeah, we're absolutely loving it.
And these competitions, they're massive. I mean, they are huge. You've got people travelling from all over the world. That's why it's called the World Challenge. What is the buzz like?
Oh, it's almost indescribable. First time we came here, it was just the biggest thing I'd ever seen.
Yeah.
And coming back here, I mean, I was just so excited. The whole team was pumped up. Just in the weeks leading up to it, we were just constantly messaging each other.
Yeah.
Our teammate Ali, he was posting stuff on Facebook, just absolutely rev for it. So
Brilliant.
This is kind of the highlight of our.
Well, should we go and should we watch some of the rounds? We're going to go over to round 3 and see
All right.
what the rounds have to give. Yeah, let's have a look and see what we've got going. So the South African team Levitation. So Team Levitation at the moment with 27 points. Let's see what they have to offer.
So this is round 3 where we were doing 19s and 8s.
How are they looking, Keith?
They're looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've been finding a bit of trouble with the 8s really, getting back together. So to keep everyone in the right sections of the tunnel and keep it neat and tight. That's for us, that's pretty tough. It's pretty impressive to see the work put in.
10.
That's
is that a good? Yeah.
Well, we were hoping to get around about 10. I think that was our aim for the Chatter Chaps.
Well, we shall find out very, very shortly. You said about the 8. For myself and the viewers back home that might not actually know what an 8 is. Do you want to just explain which part of that is?
So that's the bit where you have 2 people at the front side by side.
Yeah.
And you have another 2 people, the other 2 members of the team tagged in behind in a line.
Yeah.
And what happens is the front piece detaches and swings around 360 degrees. The back piece stays at back and runs around 360 degrees, and it all joins up together in theory, nice and neat.
Should do. Well, let's see what Alacran, the Spanish, what they whether they can get the 8 right. And that's the 8 there, is it?
Oh no, that's the 19.
Oh, just testing.
That's quite nicely done. 19, that is. And yeah, there you go. So they've done a nice job. That's pretty tricky doing it in 3D like that.
Yeah.
So we're the Chatter Chaps. We tend to stick it in 2D. Ooh, there we go. You see what I mean about the fact that it swings around quite a bit, so it's quite tough to actually get everyone lined up together just at the right time. It takes quite a lot of skill.
And
to
there's
get the timing just
12.
Still 12. So.
Yeah. And there's different ways of approaching this as well, isn't there? Many people have different styles and different ways of approaching. That gives them 45. Yeah, so that's where they're at the moment, scoring 45 for Alacran. Now from the United Arab Emirates, we've got Elate.
So you can see there's quite a few different entrance methods as well. They've all come in one by one.
Yeah.
Our style is to go in linked together, so we can, and then we break from there. So we've got a couple of standard exits that we tend to do. We use a star formation, or we use an accordion formation going out. So we're all kind of holding hands in a line. And those are our 2 standard because we know. Yeah,
I was speaking to Martin earlier from one of the Irish teams, also in your category, and that's pretty much what they're doing. They keep it safe, they keep that entrance, and they'll just stay with that for a while. So there's a respectable 11 for Elate.
That is pretty tidy.
Yeah. Just waiting for you guys to come up. I'm sure I should be.
I think we're the next ones.
There we go. The Chatter Chaps. Woo! Let's just see.
So you can see this is an F exit. So we go out in accordion formation.
Okay,
it's pretty tidy. Yep, that's all right. And there's a bit of hesitation at the start. That's all right. So you see, we keep it simple on one plane, but that's all right. Maybe not then. That's a bit of a shame.
Sorry about that.
That happens. And we're into the 8s, and there's a bit of fumbling around. Oh well. That's better. There we go. That's a nice tidy 19. So we're having a bit of difficulty catching on to each other, and you can see there's a bit of fumbling. 6. So that's not quite what we hoped for.
Yeah.
All that being said, I think we were quite pleased with how we were executing the turns. Certainly when we came out the tunnel, we were actually really pleased, because we've been working on that. It's just the catch that seemed to let us down a little bit.
And don't forget, Keith, you've just come from rookie.
Oh yeah.
You're coming up into this category now, so there's obviously there's different blocks. I understand that you're having to do now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's
we'll take 6 every time actually. We're, as I said, we're pleased with how we're actually turning it. So there's plenty to look forward to. We're only 3 rounds in. And I think
exactly.
I had a quick look at the scores of the British teams. I think we're currently 3rd, which we'll take. I think there's only 2 points in it, so like a good fight.
Yeah. There's always I was chatting earlier. There's always an in-house fight going on, isn't there?
Oh yeah.
This is part of the Ericart Academy. The French, what they're doing is they're really bringing the youth to today, and as we've said, I was speaking to Kurt earlier, these could be the future of skydiving or tunnel flying.
Yeah, they are very impressive. I mean, it's a little unsettling to see such young people turning up, and I think, ooh, you're about as old as my nephew or niece. But they are absolutely brilliant. It's great to see young people getting enthused in this.
And here we've got Pro Team.
My word, they're going at it.
Yeah. Now I've been having a bit of a discussion about this actually. When do you go from rookie into your A category? When do you move up from your A to your AA category? And it's a subject I know some viewers back home have been messaging me and really interested in. What's your thoughts on it, Keith? I mean, obviously you can see these guys are absolutely...
Oof, 19 points, yeah.
I mean, that's taken them now up to an average, 27.3 average, that's 82. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, these chaps are obviously absolutely terrific in terms of their skill, and I've no doubt they could easily jump up a level or two.
Yeah.
It's one of the things, because I assume they were rookies last year and have moved up. So if that's the case, well, they're progressing much like we were. They just have they've obviously put a lot of time and effort into developing their skills to that level. So for the competition, I guess, if you're blowing everyone out the water, it does, I should say, it kind of leaves that kind of a bit of a null question as to who's going to win it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you're putting the effort in and you've got you've trained as hard as that, well, you can't really.
You think it's a fair cop then? You think that's?
Well, I think they could probably have done themselves a lot more justice going into AA. I think.
But then, how would you decide that? I mean, who's going to decide that? And this is the topic. And this is the topic for the guys back home. Yeah. And if you do want to ask, you can hashtag BodyFlight at Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. And we'd love to hear. I've had a few personal messages, and I'd love to chat to the pro team because I think it's only fair and just see what their thoughts are and their views and listen to what they have to say.
Yeah, I think it's a tough question actually. That sort of thing. You kind of have to depend on a judgment within the team, I suppose, as to what you think you can compete at. And I suppose it's not really fun if you're blowing everyone else out the water on a consistent basis.
Yeah.
But
as you say, they were rookies and they've just moved them way up. Just like yourself. So yeah, who knows? I'm not too sure. Was that all? Have we got any more footage? I don't know whether the studio have got. So let's have a look at the scores and see how that brings us then. So yeah, there we go. Obviously, pro team with 82 right at the top there. Absolutely hooning it.
Well, there's a pretty good range of scores there. I think the chaps on 34. Our aim was middle of the pack. I think we were being reasonably realistic given the training that we put in to date. So we're hoping to get top 10 really, and I think that should leave us pretty much right on target actually.
Yeah. And
the next round, looking forward to that, BHA I think, which is a fast round. I think we're psyching ourselves up and going full guns at it. So it'll be interesting to see how everyone tackles that.
Yeah. Well. Is there anything you want to say to anybody back home, Keith? Because I'm going to be handing it over in a moment. Is there anything you want to say hello to?
Well, to our coach Peter, who's in Malaysia, thanks very much for the advice, because he's been coaching us from Malaysia via WhatsApp.
Fantastic.
So he's an absolute legend. So from the team, we love you, and yeah, thanks very much for all your help. And and of course the BodyFlight crew for putting on such an awesome competition, because this really is fantastic experience.
Cheers, thanks. I'm just going to say a big shout out to Father Dorwood at UK Parachuting Sibson. He messaged me earlier, and I just want to say thanks for everything that you've done and do for me, Paul, and all of you guys at Sibson. We're going to go over now to Kurt and Ray and see what's going on with the rookie.
And we're back. Me and Kurt again. How's this keep happening, Kurt?
I have no idea. I'm not in charge. Yeah, you again, right?
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I just keep it calm away. So it looks like we're going to be looking at the rookie category and seeing how they're getting on. We only have 4 teams, I believe, in the rookie category, is that right? And we have, Kurt's just been talking to one of the chatter chaps. I think they did rookie last year. We moved up to single A this year. So rookies, yeah. So let's see what they've got for us.
And we just watched, we just saw on the screen the judging of the rookie class winner of 3 years ago, I believe it was.
And who was that?
The pro team from Finland. The family with Sun Color, and they won the rookie class competition 3 years ago, I think, with a 35-point average or something.
Wow. I'm trying to think if I've ever got
I don't think we're going to have 30 average this year.
So here we have the Irish team. I've been lucky to have done